Oh, copyright's a thing. I didn't want to lose my channel, much less get sued for copyright infringement, but I still needed music, so I wanted to figure out how much I could get away with without getting in trouble. So the good news is I'm not going to jail. The bad news is I can't make any money from my videos. Basically, the record label that owns the song that I used is monetizing my video, but keeping all of the money. This is apparently the most common way that copyright claims are resolved, which I didn't know, but the video is still up, which is cool. I can't monetize it, which that stinks. It's important to note here that I was not and am still not a copyright lawyer. But I believe that even though it's rare for a company to sue you for copyright infringement over social media, it's not impossible, especially if you start making a lot of money via sponsorships and ad spots within your content using their music. Basically, the odds of getting sued are low, but not zero. So for a while, I thought, you know what, it's no big deal. I can't monetize my content right now anyway. And I just kept making videos, not really caring about the copyright claims. I mean, I was getting great music and it sounded good, but then one day it just hit me. I'm monetized. It was that day that I realized that I'd screwed up. All of those old videos, some of which were now getting thousands of views, could now start making me money. Except they couldn't because I put copyrighted music in them. Instead of making me money, all of these videos are just making the record label money. And I can't even be mad because it's the law and I was just stupid. So how did I dig myself out of this, and how can you avoid making the same mistake? There's basically two methods. I guess I'll find some copyright-free music now. YouTube, I think, has a library I can use. Let me see. Yeah. Oh no, this sounds terrible. There's gotta be something better out there. I'm gonna go to SoundCloud. Okay, this is sounding pretty good. Copyright-free music can be found in some places on YouTube and SoundCloud. There isn't a ton of it, but the quality is a lot better than anything that you'd find on YouTube's audio library. At the same time, though, you do have to be careful because if you're gonna be downloading things from YouTube or SoundCloud, there are some sketchy websites. I am probably infecting my computer with so many viruses right now, but I'm getting good music and it's free, which is awesome. I mean, most of these artists just want credit in my description. I kept doing this for a while and didn't end up with any copyright strikes. It was working. I was getting great music and my views just kept going up and up. It almost seemed too good to be true, and it took me a couple months to realize that it was. Oh gosh. All of this one artist's songs just got copyrighted. He said on SoundCloud I could use it, no problem. I guess that changed. Not only would all of my future uploads with these songs get claimed, but my entire back catalog that used them got claimed as well. And there was absolutely nothing I could do about it because I didn't have an official license to use the song. Oh, this sucks. That's one of the main issues with method one. If you find some good music from independent artists that you're allowed to use for credit, that's great, but there's always a chance that it'll get locked down in the future and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, now I guess it's on to plan B. I'm not making much money on YouTube, but I want to, and I don't want my channel to get deleted, so let's see what we can do here. I couldn't go back to crappy copyright-free music, so I took a leap of faith. I've been seeing this thing called Artlist, and it costs money, but I'm gonna have to give it a shot. That's when my entire creative workflow changed. Music licensing services compile a bunch of awesome music from really talented artists, and they allow you to use them in your content completely claim-free in exchange for a monthly subscription fee. Okay, this has got to be some of the best money I've ever spent on video creation. These songs are actually good. Not only were the songs good, but there are tens of thousands of them on sites like this, and some of the sites even offer more than just music. Motion Ray is one of my favorite places to go for creative assets, and they also happen to be today's video sponsor. Of course, they have a bunch of music to soundtrack your videos, which of course is like what this whole video is about, but they also have sound effects, templates, graphics, footage, and even an AI voice generation tool, which is super cool. They're constantly adding a bunch of new assets to all of these categories, so you will never run out of things to use. They have special effects as well, all integrated directly into your video editing software, so you can just drag and drop them right onto your footage. Plus, there's a whole new catalog that they just added of a bunch of professional LUTs that will make color grading way easier than ever. And I know you're wondering, because this is what this video is all about, but with Motion Array, copyright clearing is super easy. You never have to worry about copyright claims. You can use all of the assets that they offer in any of your own productions as well as your client work. I've got a link down in the description that will give you a free trial and $50 off a yearly subscription to Motion Array if that's something you're interested in checking out. I highly recommend that you do. They're super awesome. Whether you use Motion Array, Artlist, or any of the multiple other sites out there, this second method for avoiding copyright claims is definitely the most dependable. Instead of having to deal with like YouTube and all of that crap, with a site like this, all I have to do is link my YouTube channel in a special clear list page, and their system won't flag any video I post on my channel using their music. It's so much easier. So let's go over the pros and cons of both of these methods for avoiding copyright claims. Method 1 is using copyright-free music from either YouTube or independent artists. The big pro here is that it costs absolutely nothing and you can still monetize your videos. The cons are that the quantity of this music is a lot lower, so it takes a while to find songs that you actually like. If you go the YouTube audio library route, which is super safe, the songs are gonna sound really terrible. And if you don't go that route and you go the independent artist route, stuff can just get claimed at any time, so it's not dependable at all. Method 2 is a music licensing service, and the main pros here are that it is really high quality, there's lots of music, it's very reliable, and the website's designs are always designed to make the process of soundtracking your videos much more enjoyable. The con, of course, is that it costs money. Personally, I recommend going with method 2, but if you're unsure of which music licensing site is actually the best thing for you, you should watch this video up over here. It'll probably help you figure that out.